Hello everybody, welcome back. The Banu merchantman is one of the few ships in Star Citizen that has managed to captivate the imagination of the backers since the first moment it was announced. The merchantman is a trading vessel and has been the sole representative of the Banu race, the traders of Star Citizen, and has managed to give us a first view on their culture and their way of thinking. Of course, this is going to change since we will be getting soon a second Banu vessel as a concept ship, something that will give us a much better understanding of this unique and mercantile race of the Star Citizen universe. But today we are going to focus on the merchantman and try to understand why this vessel is something more than a trading ship. It is a way of life. To better understand the merchantman, we have to understand the Banu, a mercantile race that is traveling around the verse, going from one system to another, and is trading with all the other races, even the Vandul, and probably even with the Krathark. Profit is the driving force of the Banu, and they will stop at nothing in order to gain that profit. To have commercial deals with all the other races in the universe of Star Citizen is a unique accomplishment, and in order to achieve this, the Banu will have to be not only amazing traders, but also flying, awe-inspiring and impressive vessels, something that the merchantman definitely is. But at the same time it has to be sturdy and capable of defending itself, because when you are dealing with a warlike race like the Vandul, things will go bad a time or two. The design of the merchantman is focusing on speed and durability and has enough firepower to protect itself and defend against pirates. Although it doesn't have the upgrading option other vessels of its size have, it is still a vessel that will allow you to perform a number of different activities, with its primary activity being of course trading, but depending on the pilot's goals, depending on your goals, you can turn it into a smuggling vessel or even a vessel that will allow you to perform other illegal activities such as slavery or even piracy. The merchantman has a maximum crew of 8 persons, its length is at 100 meters and its mass is at 811,395 kilograms. What makes this vessel unique is of course its massive cargo hold at 5,018 units, which will allow you to travel around the systems of Star Citizen collecting goods and commodities in order to deliver them where they are needed, where they are most wanted. And this is exactly what makes traveling and trading with the merchantman a unique experience. This is what makes the merchantman a way of life and not just a trading vessel. If you are an owner of a merchantman, your goal is not just having a freighter, it's not just having a trading vessel that you will fill it with cargo and go from point A to point B in order to make profit. Not at all. The goal of every merchantman pilot is to travel around the universe of Star Citizen, collecting goods, collecting commodities that have a certain value, and then trying to find other locations where they need these goods and commodities, or they simply appreciate art and the goods of another world. The merchantman seems to be the perfect vessel if you want to travel on the fringe of the universe, visit remote worlds and bring to the locals treasures from the heart of the UE or from other civilizations like the Xi'an. With the merchantman, you are not just visiting a landing zone, unloading your cargo and getting out of there as fast as possible. Not at all. You can even set store on a planet, you can land with your merchantman and invite the locals or everyone else that want to take a look at your cargo and decide if they want to buy something or not. Like we have mentioned already, the Banu are the traders of Star Citizen, and they value more than anything, more even than the profit itself, the negotiation of the prices. And we can clearly see this in the most unique room of the merchantman, the most unique room that we have ever seen a ship in Star Citizen, the negotiation room. This is a specially designed room where the pilot, the owner of the merchantman, invites his clients, his potential clients, in order to discuss about the products, the commodities they want to buy, and of course negotiate over their prices. This one-of-a-kind room offers an excellent view to the cargo hold of the vessel, so the clients can watch the goods, can watch the commodities that the pilot, the owner of this vessel, is offering to them, and decide if they want to buy or not. It is clear that the merchantman is not your typical trading vessel. It is something more than a trading vessel. It's something more like a home in the stars where you travel around collecting goods and trying to find a nice place to sell them, try to find a nice place to replenish your cargo and rinse and repeat. With the ability to travel around and set store on the various locations that you are visiting, the merchantman is something more like a traveling bazaar, where you value the connection you are making with the locations you are visiting and the locals that are living there. A vessel like the merchantman that always travels around will have, of course, to be able to protect itself and escape from pirates or possible dangers. After all, its design is focusing on speed and durability. This is why it has 3 main and 12 maneuvering thrusters that will help you escape from a force of pirates, from criminals if they try to attack you, but also has enough firepower to protect itself. Now, the info we have on the firepower and the weaponry of the merchantman are quite confused right now. There are combinations of size 2, size 4, size 5 weapons, but from the pics we have we can only see 4 weapons, 2 weapons in front on the nose and 2 weapons on the rear that will provide protection from every possible direction. What makes the weaponry of the merchantman unique is the fact that all the weapons are concealed until the moment that you will need them. And this is because the design of the merchantman gives emphasis to the trading capabilities of the vessel, to the diplomatic side of this very unique trading ship. Thanks to these abilities, but also the upgrading options of the merchantman, and of course what kind of upgrading options we will have in the future, it can be reconfigured into a fast smuggling vessel capable of running blockades and escaping authorities. At the same time, I can see the merchantman be turned into a slave ship if we ever have these upgrading options in the game, traveling around from one system to another, transferring slaves in order to gain the maximum profit possible. Thanks again to its formidable firepower and of course its speed and the fact that it is a sturdy vessel with an impressive cargo hold, it could be used in pirate operations, it could be used with the right group, with the right assistance as a ship to chase down other vessels. Fast vessels, threaten them with its firepower and of course transfer the goods, the stolen goods on its cargo hold and sell them later in a black market for profit. After all, the buying are always after the best profit, it doesn't matter if that is legal or illegal. Another interesting fact about the merchantman has to do with Banu ships and how they often pass from generation to generation. This is giving us an indication of how we could possibly acquire a Banu merchantman without buying one. It will be possible to inherit a merchantman from a Banu trader if we have a great reputation with them, if they value us as trading partners or notable persons. This is the Banu merchantman, a quite unique trading vessel that is more a way of living than a simple trading vessel, and it can be a perfect option for every player with every kind of preferred gameplay, for honest traders that want to travel around the universe and admire its secrets, transferring goods in order to make profit, but even other players that they don't care if they will follow a more illegal road in order to make the best profit. Right now the merchantman is planned for the 3.3 update, but hopefully we will see it sooner in the game. So what do you think of the merchantman? Is this a vessel that you would like to own in the verse? Is this a vessel that you would like to trade with, or maybe do something else? Thank you very much for joining me. If you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more. I am SquidofLove, and I will see you around the verse. Bye bye.
We'll be right back.